Now, as we downloaded Power BI Desktop from Microsoft Store, let's open it and get familiar with that with Power BI interface. Okay, now it's loading. So yeah, there's a pop-up which is basically help you to get started with Power BI. You can see some tutorial here, and you can also get that sample data from here. And you see there is some previous file that I have opened, so you can see the history here. And yep, so currently we will close it, and this is basically the Power BI which open in your system. So if I go into help and click on about, so it is the version, it is latest version, September 2022. So when you download the Power BI desktop from Microsoft Store, so it get auto updated. You don't have to update whenever there is an update, and every month Power BI basically release update on every month, so it is being auto updated in your Power BI desktop. We'll close it. So here you see basically in first look, you see there is some similarity with Microsoft Excel. You see there is a ribbon on the top, and there is some tab like home, insert, view, help, and then there is some like in the bottom there's pages. Like in Excel there were sheets, so you can add different pages here, and you can also delete it. You can hide it, duplicate it, rename. You can also rename your page. So now we see like in home tab there is a functionality get data. When I click on it, it will show the common data sources that we usually use for our data, like Excel workbook, and then SQL Server analysis services, CSV file from web. But there are many more data sources. We just need to click on the more, and when we click on more, you see there are many data connector available. So you can connect with any database, provide the authorization, and the data will be in your Power BI. And they're all, you can say, in database they have also segregated, you can say, grouped by databases. There are different databases: SAP, Impala, Vertica, and then Azure. There Azure SQL DB and Azure Blob Storage. And there's some other, in other you see there will be a web, there will SharePoint, there OData feed. So yeah, in normal day-to-day routine, the databases that we come into contact and from where we are pulling our data mostly, or you can say 99% are in available in Power BI. So now we just close it, and then there is also some insert tab where you have some button option. You can add some text box and button and shapes in your canvas. So the biggest portion of this Power BI is that white blank portion. It is basically a canvas where you prepare your reporting and visualization. And here you see there are three views of that canvas. First is a report view. I have clicked on the report view, so this is basically your report view. Here you will see your visualization and reports. Then there is a data view. Here you will see all the data that you have loaded into Power BI. Your data will have column, rows. There will be different data. Those data will be shown in those fields, and that table will be in this view. When we load our data into this, we'll be better in the position to understand what this view looks like. And then there's a model view. So model view look like this, like there's a illustration. There will be some tables, and we will be joining those tables by the basis of some key, by the basis of some relationship. So when we load our data and build a calendar table, we will be joining those two tables in this view. let's go back to report. So in report you see there are different panes. First is a field pane. In this pane you will see all the data that you have loaded. You will see the columns there, and if you make any DAX measure, it will be in this field. Then there is a visualization field. You will pick the visualization suitable to the data you are preparing. So there are loads of options, and if you want some customized visualization, you can add it by clicking these three dots and get more visual. It will open the Power BI service, Power BI store. Let me show you. If I click on get more visuals, it will give you this view. It basically you need to have a Power BI service account to able to connect to this Power BI store. So here you will have additional visual that you can add into your Power BI desktop. Let's close it, and then there's a filter pane. So yeah, there are three type of filter. One is not visible yet because we haven't created any visualization. If we create a visualization, there will be another field will be saying that filter on this visual. So basically there is filter on this page and filter on all pages. So assume that you have a report of two customer, and you wanted that visualization to only show you data of a customer A. So you, instead of going into that visual and there are multiple visuals, instead of going to visual by visual to filter out the customer A, you just go here and filter on this page. Here you drop the customer field and select that there is a customer A only. So all the visual in this page will be filtered out on customer A. If you have multiple pages, like you see in the bottom, you can add multiple pages and you can build multiple reports in different pages, and you want to see that in all the pages there should be only data filtered on customer A. So you drop that field down in filter on all pages and filter out that for customer A. Similarly, there are some more tab. If I click on bookmark, so there will be a pane open for bookmark. We will see how this visual will help, this pane will help in our visualization. And then this is performance analyzer. So performance analyzer basically analyze the performance of your visual or your report, and it will basically show you how much time a visual is taking, how much time a query that you wrote is taking in Power BI. So we will be using it to analyze our DAX measures. So for now, just close it. So basically this is the interface of Power BI, and if I come into home and click on transform data, so yeah, it open a different window. So this different window is Power Query Editor, and we will be working on Power Query Editor. When we load our data, we need to clean it or transform it. So in the next video I will import the data from CSV file, Excel file that I have shared with you, and we'll see that how different tabs will help us to achieve our transformation in the data. See you in the next video.